Welcome back to the South Shore Boys podcast. I'm your host, Logan O'Brien, joined as always by Dan Hall, Scott Sweeney. I did say Scotty Sweeney, and
the excitement.
Scotty, the excitement Sweeney, Tyler, the lard-ass Swain, and special guest this week, Trevor Nutt.
Ooh, we got the Nutt. What up?
Hello.
Sweet fart.
Hell yeah.
That was a fart that Tyler didn't get to sleep. Oh my god.
Wipe your mouth. Jesus Christ.
I wish I hadn't said that.
That was a lot. That was what you fucking...
You're going to throw up for sure.
You put a dent into that.
It's like, everybody look away. I need to close my eyes and pretend this is cum.
10 minutes from now, you're going to be so silent just holding your stomach.
Just be staring off sweat for fucking 5 minutes.
Why can I know?
Everybody saw.
I wish I didn't say anything, because if I didn't, you would not have even made a dent in that water. I should have texted.
Dude, he's always
Yeah,
chugging
you're on a
water.
mission now.
That was pretty solid.
That was sick.
I thought you went blind. You're like looking around like Ray Charles.
Your body's gonna shut down from too much
You do
water
look
at once.
blind when you're about to sneeze.
He's
Oh, he's gone.
Time out.
He's fucking allergic
I
to
shit my
water. Dude.
pants.
He does feel like a head, like...
If that had been a Sprite, he would have had no issue. But it's
No.
like the first time he's had
Sprite, you
H2O
say?
in like 12 years.
H2O.
He's back.
So Trevor, what's up?
What up, Trevor? Welcome to the
doing, guys?
Boys Pod.
Hell yeah.
What we got going on this week? Any you guys want to talk about anything? No?
I'm trying to think of what happened this week.
Yeah, we should start doing that before the episode. I was thinking that on the way over.
Oh,
Interesting.
someone pulled the fire alarm at my apartment building.
Okay, was it
Pieces of shit.
was it
It
you?
was like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
and the fire alarm started going off. Loudest fire alarm I ever heard in my life.
Do they evacuate you?
Yeah, no. Everyone.
Are you okay?
I told you. 10 minutes from now, he's throwing up.
System
It's
shock
almost guaranteed.
from water.
Fucking water.
I drowned myself. I don't know why I did.
Tell us about the fire alarm.
So it was 1 a.m. I'm fast asleep, and
Of
then
course.
the loudest noise on earth started happening. And then
I was in the middle of chugging water.
Stop doing drone.
loudest noise I've ever heard. It was nuts. And then we looked outside, and there were people outside, and I was like, I don't think the building's on fire. Like, we know.
Are you telling them that?
Famous last words. Babe, we'd know if the
Legit, I was like, we know if something was really going on. We'd smell it or...
This alarm isn't for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't for us. It's for like some other
And
people.
I was like, whatever. So we went outside, and we're standing outside. And then I was like, what the fuck are we doing out here? The firemen were inside. They didn't tell us to do anything. And then I was like, I'm going back in.
Oh, shit.
I led the charge. I walked back in, and they were like, yeah, someone pulled the fire alarm on the 4th floor. I was like, what the
Who's
fuck?
pulling fire
What
alarm?
kind of 12-year-old is pulling the fire alarm?
And you're like, which
you-
fireman
that's
is
a-
going to carry me back to my room?
Did you get to
Let's
the
go.
bottom of it? Like, did you do an investigation to
No,
see who
but I
pulled?
think we know who it is. It's this crazy bitch who lives on the 4th floor as a dog named Coco. It's a cute little French bulldog. I love
Okay.
him.
What if Coco did it?
Coco did not.
Coco wouldn't do shit. Scotty, seriously.
This lady always has the cops outside and is like yelling and random shit. So we think it was her causing a ruckus.
Okay.
That's great that you have a lead.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
fun.
gonna fucking murder her.
That's different. And pull the fire alarm.
Pull the murder alarm after you.
We had
Kill
that a few weeks ago in the our apartment. I was living in a 2-story, and like kind of like this. And the fire alarm was going off, and we couldn't get it to stop. Usually, if you just like wave in front of it, it stops. So we went out. My roommate called 911. He's like, "Not an emergency at all. We just need like someone here to like figure this out." 3 fire trucks show up.
no.
About 9 firefighters get out, and they're like, they go in for like 2 seconds to come out. They're like, this battery just isn't working. They have a bad battery, and I'm like, all right, and they all left.
Oh, you have like a smoke detector.
Yeah, smoke detector. Yeah, no one
Oh.
pulled an alarm or anything. Smoke
Yeah,
detector.
Wait,
sorry.
did you say you called 911?
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime you call 911, they send like they
I know,
they have
yeah.
to. It's like a protocol.
But we were all waiting outside. We're like, we hope it's just like one truck, one guy walks in. It was like 3. They like stormed it. They have all
have
their equipment.
axes?
Yeah, axes.
Yes.
Like all their equipment and
Whoa.
stuff.
The axes are scary.
They're walking in. I'm like, hey guys, you guys are so cute.
Well, they probably don't like get like an abundance of calls, so they're probably like
They get pumped.
That's
to
exactly
do
what
it,
Joe
yeah.
said.
They get a
Yeah.
uniform on. I get that.
It's
Yeah.
very funny to call
Come in
911
axe
and be
first.
like, look, I know it's 911, but this isn't really.
Yeah,
a
I
big
don't-
deal. We
I
just
don't
need,
know
like
how-
a little help, just like a little
Can you
smidge.
send over someone's dad?
Yeah.
Can someone shut this off? That's all it was. We like, can
We
we
just need 10 fingers. So
You
we
needed
can
a
boost
battery?
us up to the.
It was a defective. Something was expired. I don't know.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sorry. I was sleepy and I had to go outside.
Mine, I couldn't shut off. I almost hit the fucking fire alarm with a bat because it's wired into the wall.
Okay.
Well, yours is a battery. You can change it.
Do you
don't
have
fucking
a
Walgreens.
bat at the ready at your apartment?
No.
Oh, okay. I feel like you do.
No, I don't. I don't have any weapons, actually. I should get some weapons.
Me neither. Yeah, I should get some weapons.
I used to have like a like for drums, like the hardware. I would use
Sure.
in my head. I was like, if a murderer comes in, I'm gonna hit him with this cymbal stand.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a good weapon.
Our cymbal
In a
cymbal
pinch.
stand? Is that a good?
Yeah,
they
they're
thinner?
like it's like
They're heavy?
keys, but metal.
Ah.
Is it a sharp tip? Could you stab?
Oh, I could joust.
Really?
Yeah.
and it's not really sharp though.
But it would hurt a lot.
It would hurt. It would
That's all you need is for it to hurt. a
No,
lot.
he would stab.
Guys
I
will
know,
run
dude.
away.
Yeah, I just need him to go.
get the eye.
Ow!
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit him in the ankles, right on the bone.
Oh, the ankle.
Right.
Like a razor scooter.
People always think the knees. I go the ankle.
Ankle. Yeah, they'll take him right down.
Yeah.
Oh, if an intruder comes into my room, he's getting fucking throttled with so many half-drank bottles of water, dude. He's not gonna know what's happening.
Not in my room.
Sir, I'd hit you with these, but they're empty because I drink so much water. I would beat the bag out of an intruder if they ever tried to intrude on
Yeah.
me. Yes, I would.
Tyler, we know the story of you jumping out a window and leaving your girlfriend to die when you thought there was an intruder in the house. You are a coward.
You're a young man, though.
Like, I was young then.
You're a young man.
I've grown since.
you know,
You didn't have your training then.
Yeah, you've been in like Batman like training ever since.
I
just
have
case
been
it
in
happens again.
sick Batman like training.
Tell her to learn how to fight after he couldn't fit out the window anymore.
I fit fine out the window. I promise you. I fit out the window.
You ever climb through a window?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Right. We just said that.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, it
trying to
hurts
think.
a lot.
What?
It hurts. 'Cause if you don't, like, I used to have to sneak into my house all the time because I'd forget my key.
Oh, when you put
Yeah.
your knee like on the
And,
sill,
like,
hurts a lot.
Yeah.
I'd flop my body, like, onto the windowsill.
Yeah.
And then have to, like, flip my legs, but all of the weight of my body would be on my tummy. And that
I'm picturing
hurts a
you
lot.
doing this thinking you're discreet.
Yeah.
And it's just a
All my
ruckus.
neighbors in my neighborhood would watch me and be like, Jesus
There you
Christ.
go. The little,
We have-
the little
Fucking
plump
idiot.
boy locked himself out again.
Gather around. Let's watch this.
That's I had to break into my mom's house one time because I forgot the keys and all the windows were locked except like the ones that like open like this way instead of like that way. If that makes sense.
I gotcha.
They like come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had to
yeah.
get like the spatula from the grill set and like fucking
Ooh.
pry it open. I was like, this definitely looks like I'm breaking into.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah. I remember I had to break into my mom's house like late night. I was hammered. I was in high school.
It's always
And
a
I
good time.
fucking was
to
just
do
like trying to slip and I fell right on my fucking head. It was loud as shit.
Did they wake up and yell at you?
No, they're probably pretty fucked up as well.
Oh, yeah.
I think they were
Perfect.
they were fucking. Yeah, that was a weird house. Also, there's just like a lot of there's fucking random dudes hanging around.
Oh, yeah, you got a crack dad.
Yes, my stepdad. But this was later. This was my mom's next boyfriend.
Okay.
Also,
How many-
He was meth. He was more of a meth.
Oh, he's a meth
fella.
guy.
Meth guy.
Well, meth and crack are uppers, right? Are they not?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both.
They
Oh,
both
yeah.
kind of make you spaz
They're
out.
both like a
They both make you strong as
variation.
hell.
of the same thing.
Yeah.
How many boyfriends has your mom had?
Shit.
And what drug?
That's like the night.
Yeah, list them by drugs in order.
Is that how you identify them by
yeah.
drug?
Yeah, I mean,
Mambo
pretty
number
much.
5.
Dude, fucking my dad, and then Bobby, who's the fighter guy.
Okay.
And then after that was the next guy who was like a biker. He was in a biking gang.
Okay, that's pretty sick.
Very
Pretty sick.
cool.
Was he was crack guy?
He was meth guy.
He was meth guy.
Bikers love meth.
He was meth guy. He was
Yeah.
meth guy. He was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
He's dead now. R.I.P.
What?
Yeah.
The biker meth guy's not with us anymore.
Yeah, he got hit by a truck. True
Natural
story.
causes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not how I was
Natural
imagining it.
causes.
I assumed it was like a blaze of gunfire with the police
No.
or something.
Crazy fucking. He actually he got hit by a truck and
Like on a bike?
yeah,
Oh,
Like
And
a
he-
semi or like just a regular?
One
just
one?
a regular truck.
Okay.
And he went to the hospital and he like used to do like fucking heroin and shit and he didn't want to get put on whatever, so he escaped the hospital.
Whoa. Out
And
the
he
window?
Great question.
He left the hospital and he went to like one of their like they had like safe house because he was in a
cool.
and he
This is like GTA.
it's crazy. No, yeah, and then
Stepdads
he my mom eventually found where he was and then he died after.
What?
Probably would have been fine.
What do you like? Bleed out?
He got blood clots because he was supposed to be on.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Fuck.
This guy's kind of cool. That's like the way to go.
That's so funny to be like, I don't want to relapse with you if you guys give me pain meds. I'm gonna go die.
I'm gonna escape and then go die. Badass.
Yeah, dude.
I'd rather be dead than break sobriety, dude.
Yeah, that guy
Yeah,
died.
for
And
real.
he wasn't sober at all. He just wasn't doing fucking heroin.
He's like, I can't do heroin. I'll mix with the meth rum.
Yeah.
Speedballing's dangerous.
Meth sounds cool to me.
Why?
Because I've been on like amphetamines before.
Yeah.
And the methamphetamine sounds cooler as hell. It seems like the
like the
adult
upgrade.
version.
Yeah, it does.
Don't
yeah.
Like-
sleep for days.
It's like the
There's,
master's
like,
degree.
psychosis.
Yep. Get
Join
very
a biker
confrontational.
gang.
Yeah.
There
You'd
you
be
go.
sick in a biker
I
gang.
would be so
You get
good.
turned out so fast.
No, I'm not
yeah,
gonna be
you
turned out. I'd be
yeah.
have a beard. And
yeah, you'd have a beard, but you'd have like tight
You
leather
do look
pants.
like an expendable character from Sons of Anarchy.
Yes, you very much
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
You
yeah.
die in the first scene of season 2 for sure.
You in a sidecar, like packing meth or whatever you do.
Yeah,
Meth.
Dan's the guy that's like, so do I like, can I leave? I feel like maybe I've made a mistake, and then they just beat him to death.
I show up to the
I'm not cut out for this.
show up to the biker bar for 10 minutes, and I'm like, all right, see you guys. I gotta go.
Not much of a hang guy.
You guys are all drinking, then you're gonna drive your motorcycles? This is nuts.
Yeah, they beat him to death. He tried to get a crafts night going.
No, dude, they fucking love that shit. That's all they do is crafts.
Oh,
All they do, dude.
yeah, I
They're
guess
not.
they
they're not
bedazzle
as
their
cool-
jackets.
That is all
Yeah,
they do.
yeah.
Just make
Leatherman.
patches.
That's fair.
They make patches and they fucking create designs and they 100% do crafts together. That's all they
love
do.
crafts?
They love crafts. They love little knickknacks.
Yes.
Oh, my whole house was just knickknacks and biker things, and
I'm tough
they
as
make
hell.
bandanas and shit. They're not cool. You want them to. You would like for them to be. They're the
What,
least
what?
cool guys you've ever met.
No,
Possible.
That's adorable.
No, Dan's the cool biker craft guy.
Definitely cool.
No,
Boys, we're going to Michael's.
well, they're just losers that have no identity, so they attach it to like a motorcycle.
Yes.
It's like that is
Whoa.
incredibly gay.
What? No, motorcycles are cool.
No,
Motorcycles
motorcycles
are gay.
When I was like, even when I was like younger, I've always thought they were pretty gay.
What?
They're
It's
pretty
one of those
gay.
things that like you
Okay, they're pretty gay.
When you meet them, when you meet the guys, they're just the dumbest. They're the dumbest white guys
is
you've
it like
ever.
hell? Like
Yeah.
what? Are they like Hell's Angels?
Yes,
Like,
so they don't like them, but yeah, they.
oh, they don't like them.
rival.
Yeah,
they're gay.
Rival gay. Rival gay.
Okay.
I
I'm
believe.
kind of flipping. We should all get motorcycles.
I know.
Wow hogs, baby.
What?
Let's
And then
go.
we could start getting into leather making.
Leather making.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You get
Why?
like
Why
leather
are
and
you
all-
immediately jumping to the gayest part of the biker gang?
He just said they love crap.
Yeah,
They love
Tyler's
crafts.
like, we should get motorcycles. You're like, and leather making.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. They would love that. That's what
Yeah.
they do. That's all they
The
do.
leather-
I'm not
That's-
saying
it's
they
mostly
don't. I'm just
leather.
saying,
Leather's
like,
their
I wouldn't
skin.
run to
You're
that
on your
immediately.
motorcycle and assless leather chaps, the whole deal.
Have you ever watched the? There's that documentary about the Rolling Stones throwing like the free concert at the. I forget what it's called. There's like the something expressway or freeway in California, but they hired. It was a free concert, so in like so many more people than they anticipated showed up, and they hired the Hell's Angels to do the security,
That's sick.
and it is demented. Like they paid them with like beer and drugs, and then like. At the documentary ends with just a black guy pulls a gun and then you just see him get stabbed in the neck, like they kill him. And they're like, Rolling Stone's like, okay, that's gonna be the end of the
We're
show,
gonna do one
guys.
more. We're out of here.
Brown sugar.
It's a rough choice of song.
I've never ridden a motorcycle. I would like to ride a motorcycle.
You'd love to be on the back of a motorcycle with a guy in front of you, holding a guy.
My ear against his back.
I'd be so scared
Yeah.
on a motorcycle or holding a man on a motorcycle too.
I think I could do a wheelie on a motorcycle.
I think you think you could too.
Cut the Dan's obituary.
First time ever riding a motorcycle.
His last words: "I think I could do a wheelie on a motorcycle."
The only time I think a motorcycle is cool is riding one in a video game.
It's the best.
Yeah, or watching it in a movie, like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator 2. That's some cool guy shit.
Tom Cruise in something where he rides a motorcycle.
Probably
He's
Tom
always
Cruise
on a
in something,
motorcycle.
yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's his
He
thing.
seems to be on a motorcycle. Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy. That's pretty gay.
But
Yeah.
yeah, when you actually
Yeah.
do it, like I know people have had them, and it's like, oh, can I try that? It's like, yeah, well, I have to drive. You can't just drive it. And it's like, oh, I don't want to do that. that's not fun.
I would like to just do the thing.
Yeah.
I was
I
on
wanna
a,
drive.
I was on a dirt bike once. I burnt my ankle on a on the muffler.
Yep.
That's probably the closest. Yeah, you guys were right. I'd probably die. I'm thinking back. And then I rode it out from under me. Like I didn't have my legs
You
on.
just kept
Ghosted
going.
I ghosted it because I punched it too hard.
Did it hit anything? Or?
No, we were just in a field.
Oh, okay,
It
good.
was like in like 9th grade. This kid had his own dirt bike. And
Dirt bike. Dirt bike.
Yeah, that's it. That's the end.
Yeah, that happened to my sister. She caught her ankle on something. We had like a dirt bike for literally like 15 minutes. My sister caught her ankle on it and flipped over, and the bike flipped over. My parents were like, "No more dirt bike."
Damn.
I think they sold it to the neighbors or
You
something.
could have been dirt bike people.
Yeah, well, we have a good field for dirt bikes. And
Yeah,
shit. Yeah,
true.
we're just
Bikes are sick.
motorbikes. Yeah.
Luke,
My stepdad fucking hit a tree on a dirt bike. Got fucked up.
Which meth or crack?
Crack guy.
Crack. Yeah.
so
To
he
be fair, I
probably-
think
he probably shook it
that was
off.
probably alcohol. That was more than anything.
Just
Like
right as
head
it.
on or
Yeah.
stopping.
He fucking tried to like start it, and he went too fucking fast. And he fucking just went right. There was a tree like way close to him, and he just veered off and fucking hit a tree.
Did you watch that?
Yeah. And he
That's
just stood up
awesome.
and he was like, "Fuck." He's no pain. That guy couldn't feel any pain.
Sick.
Sick. Oh, he's a beast.
That was my friend Luke had dirt bikes, and his cousin Ryan, who is like also my friend, we were in his like front yard. He had like a huge house in Dartmouth, and he was like, "You guys want to try the dirt bike?" And Ryan got on it, and like there was a huge boulder like at the end of the lawn, and Ryan starts it, and he's going. We're like, he's going kind of fast. We're like, I mean, certainly he's not just gonna hit the boulder. There's so much room to turn. Just fucking like 15 miles per hour straight into the boulder. Did like the weirdest fall, like just like a cartoon character falling off it. And Luke was like, "My bike!" Like, ran over and checked the bike while Ryan's like half dead on the ground.
That's sick.
Kid.
Let's all go get bikes.
It's good. I feel like 4-wheelers. That's the fucking move.
4-wheelers are cool. I've
Yeah,
ridden
let's
a
start
few
one of those like fucking.
That's much cooler than
those
bikes,
groups of people you
four-wheels.
see on the fucking highway that like.
Oh,
yeah, all the young
Those
black
guys are
boys.
awesome.
Yeah. Which I'm always like, is this legal?
Man.
Yeah.
No, it's not. They like
Gentlemen.
they're like a gang of they're
Sick.
It's and they're doing like fucking donuts.
I do. I always feel. I'm like, this is as close as I'm gonna get to like pirates.
Yeah.
Whenever that
Yes.
happens, like when they
Yes.
when they roll up on you, I'm like, oh shit, dude, it's about to be like, I'm about to get like boarded right now. They're
Whoa.
gonna take my car.
Yep. You are. That is the feeling for sure.
That is the coolest
Yep.
thing.
Spot on. Yeah, I
Black
never
guys
thought
are
about
cool.
that.
I've never-
but
yeah.
like motorcycle guys being like dumb. It's like, yeah, of course. Like when you see a like gang of motorcycles on the highway, it's like, what does the rest of their day look like? Like where are they going? What are they doing?
Nothing, dude.
They're gonna stop for gas and like talk about how they have motorcycles, and then just drive home.
They're probably gonna commit crimes. I think is
Really?
usually-
Do they?
Rarely.
Yeah, that's usually how
Like
they.
what crime? What type of crimes do they do?
Well, I think like traditionally biker gangs, that was like
Dealing
their whole
drugs?
thing. Yeah, dealing
Dealing drugs?
or-
Yeah.
That's sick.
You can't like steal, right? Because they don't.
My
Have
old
They used to do
lady.
like protection stuff.
Okay.
I know
like
our
for
gang
Rolling
used to do
Stones.
stuff
Personal
like if someone
security.
needed like, if you had like a domestic dispute, some people would like hire them to like scare them.
Cool.
Shit like
Oh
that.
yeah, there was those. There's like
That's
those.
probably why they're
bikers,
following
too
you around
that
on the
do, It's like those bikers that do the for a while they'd like roll up to like when veterans would die.
Yeah, they're
And,
big
like,
on
Westboro
that.
Baptist Church was like going to protest, so they'd like stand in between them and be like, "Fucking
Just rev the
go
engine.
ahead,
Yeah.
cross the line."
They're like gay.
They're big on the no.
Don't
No.
think so.
They don't like anybody.
Which is weird.
they
Oh,
like
shit.
white people.
Except veterans.
Oh, they love vets. Yeah,
They love vets, dude. None of them have been to war, but
No.
they love vets.
but they love the brave men and women that.
None
protect
of them have
us.
been to war, but they talk about it a lot.
Well, that's where they. That's
They're
where
like,
they
well, we
drink.
rode bikes, so it's basically the same.
I was in the
We're all
motorcycle
brothers.
regiment.
It's because they get shit faced and play pool at your local AmVets, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Thank you for letting us drink."
Thank
here,
you for
dude."
your service.
Driving around all day.
Well,
I was
Free home of the
I was
brave.
supposed to go, but then I broke my big toe, and they wouldn't let me.
Well, that's their whole fucking story. Because their whole story is that they're like, oh, we're like outlaws who like post-war. Because that was a lot of like their history was that it was like veterans, but a
Okay.
lot of them aren't. A lot of them are
Yeah.
just fucking on drugs,
Stolen down.
and are just
Wow.
being like fucking. This country never gave. And we're like, what are you talking about? This country never did shit for us. And you're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, man, get a job.
Yeah. No, it's funny. It's all like old. It's all like old dudes on drugs, and then like super like the dumbest young guys ever that they just bully around.
You can be
Fuck,
that.
give them dumb nicknames.
You can get bullied by a bunch
We used to
of
have a
old
guy
guys.
that basically lived at our house because our house, my mom's apartment, basically became a little bit of like a
safe house.
little bit because it was
That's
like
sick.
we had a dude at the bottom, and they all had like fucking dumbass nicknames. Like Roach was one of their nicknames. Roach. He lived in the basement. I would sometimes sleep. That was like my room, but I was in college.
When you
Roach,
when
get
you
out.
when you turned on the light, did he scurry under the fridge?
I would have to fucking every time I'd have to be like, "Mom, you gotta get Roach out of there," and he'd be like, she'd be like, "All right," and Roach would just like sit in the fucking. He's the. I mean, hope Roach isn't watching this. He's.
Roach is still here.
I don't probably.
Yeah, he's gonna outlive
Those
us
guys
all,
don't
dude.
die.
We should get Roach.
I
on
didn't
the
say
podcast.
next week. We got Roach on next week. Like Trevor's talking
That's
a
why they
bunch
called
of
him
shit
Roach.
about you.
'Cause he'll survive
Yeah,
anything.
you got to hit those guys with trucks.
Yeah,
If you
you gotta get a
natural
really big
causes-
shoe to take that
gross
guy.
white guys don't die.
No,
They live forever.
yeah.
What were other names? So there's Roach. Who else? was there?
Mustard.
DJ Mustard?
Love mustard. Mustard's my guy.
Mustard was the young guy they just bullied around. Or they were just like this young kid that was just strung out on drugs. And they would just be like fucking. It was cool because for a little bit I was like worried about my mom obviously and stuff.
Right.
But then I went over.
You got Roach
then
and
I-
Mustard under the one
But then
house.
I would go over there and I realized I was like, nah, dude, she's like running. Because
Oh,
she was like,
shit.
well, because she was like,
Me of all of them.
Yeah.
she was like, they have like names for shit. She was considered an old lady.
I was gonna say my
Oh
old lady.
right, yeah.
That's what it's
And
called. Yeah.
That's what
The
you call
ball
your
and
lady.
chain.
Yeah.
My old lady.
So, well, because the person she was with was like one of the higher up guys. So she would like boss. She would be like, go get this.
Get out of here,
Yeah,
Mustard.
Roach,
Yeah.
go get me chicken fingers.
They flip shit on him all the time.
You want to be the old lady, don't
be
you?
the old lady
You
now.
so bad want
I'm
to
gonna
be.
get fucked
Boys.
by some old guy.
What?
Old what?
This is my old man.
This is my old man.
Hi, I'm Mustard. This is my girlfriend Relish.
I was just gonna say, go find ketchup. Bring the whole gang in here.
Well, how'd they treat you?
I didn't really like them
Little
for
man.
my
Yeah,
own
of
reasons.
course,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But
Were they like nice to you? Like when you're walking through the
they
house?
were fine. They
Yeah.
were fine with me, honestly. I was pretty. My mom's boyfriend. I was pretty like straight. I was just like, yeah, I'm not, not trying to like be friends with you.
Not
Yeah,
dealing
of
with
course.
you,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're not my real dad.
Yeah, it was very, very much. I was just like,
Get out of here, Mustard. You're not my real dad.
Yeah, I was like, I don't like you. I don't really. And he was just like, yeah, I get it. And I was like, yeah, all right, word. So he's fine.
That's cool that he.
We had a good
like-
relationship. He was
Cool
cool with it.
relationship,
He
yeah.
got it. He got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, you're on drugs. You make,
He's like, all right, I'm gonna go get hit by a truck.
You guys both peel out at the same time.
Yeah.
Fucking later.
But they were all right to me. They were cool.
Good.
What a bunch of cool uncles.
They weren't bad. Yeah.
Uncles.
Yeah, that's what it would be basically.
Did
It's
you
like
ever have to
Full
address?
House, but-
Did you ever call them like Roach and Mustard? Like, did you ever have to address them? Like,
I didn't really talk.
Roach, can I use the laundry room? Or
I talked to Roach like once. I had like one conversation with him, and he's not a bad guy, honestly. He's just like he's one of those guys where like you just realize in the middle of a conversation you're like, this is impossible. They just don't understand. And then they knew I did like stand up, so they would always like.
Oh, so this
Bring
is like
that
kind
up.
of recent.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, he died recently. Yeah, pretty recently.
Oh,
yeah,
R.I.P.
Damn.
Yeah.
P. Roach.
That's funny because comedy
Whoever.
is another place where you're having those types of conversations where you're talking to someone, you're like, There's
Jeez.
nothing going on. Up there. Like, holy
Anna's the
shit.
worst because they're for real pretty racist. So like not pretty racist. They're like
Full on.
100%. So like when they're like, oh, you do comedy, and they're like, then you want to do like they do like the super annoying cancel culture thing to like a
Of
level
course.
that they're just like fucking people. You can't say that. You know, I'm like, yeah, all right.
Yeah. We can't say anything anymore.
That's I was at like a cookout over the summer, and like there was like a dad there of like two of the people, and they knew I had a show that night, and they're like, "Oh, where is it?" And I was like, "Cambridge." They're like, "Is it a good show?" I was like, "It kind of depends. Like that crowd can be like a little like sensitive sometimes." And the dad goes, "Yeah, they can." I was like, "You don't know that. Like, you've never been to a comedy show in Cambridge. You
I know
don't
that-
fucking know."
I know the type. I've seen it before.
Yeah, no, it sucks that you can't say anything anymore.
That's so sick.
Oh, that's it. Oh, I think
Oh,
I
yeah.
told Scotty and Dan this already, but when I went to see Jack White on Tuesday, and I went to go to the bathroom, and there was like this older guy, leather jacket, like gets in line behind me. He's like,
It's Roach.
"You think this is worth?" Maybe. He's like, "You think this is worth $5?" I was like, "5, definitely worth $5. I paid way more than that." And he's like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm a musician. This sucks." And I was like,
Okay.
"Really? I'm a musician. I'm pretty impressed, actually." And he's like, "Those first 4 songs were fucking like dog shit." And then he plays a White Stripes song. Everybody thinks he's like the greatest musician. I was like, "You mean when he got to like one of his massive hits? Like people?
How
are,
do you
people
get
are,
into these situations?
So funny.
dude? It gets crazier." Then I'm like, "All right, well, I'm gonna pee." I go pee. The urinal next to me is the one he gets. Of
course.
He goes, "You really think this is good?" I was like, "Are we talking while we're pissing right now?" I was like, "Yeah, dude. I don't know. Like, it's very good." And he's like, "Nah, man. I'm telling you. Like, I play. Like, this guy sucks." And I was like, "All right, whatever." And I like finish peeing. I go to walk away.
Is that
He goes,
your dick?
That's all you got.
I'm like, "Whatever."
pretty good. Sorry. Go on.
I go to walk away, and he's like, "He's a liberal piece of shit." I'm like, "Oh, oh." Like, there it is. That's why. That's why. But I'm like, "Why are you here then?" I swear to God,
So
he was
funny.
like not even watching the concert. He was just as soon as he was done, he went and got back in line for the bathroom and did that exact same thing to the next person.
Just
Like,
antagonizing people that
Well, guys
look
love
like you.
just hating on people that are doing so much better. Like they love it to a
Yeah.
degree.
yeah, I wish I could. Like, I just don't want like a fucking problem with like this weird guy in the bathroom. But
Yeah.
I wish I had like the wherewithal to be like, "Well, why don't you get up there? Like, let's see what you got, buddy. If you're like such a fucking talented musician, you
Just
think Jack
ignore
White
these
sucks."
people and pee.
See, well, he's talking.
Talking while you're
This is what
peeing
hap-
is
so
a fucking
say
nah,
I'm walking
fucked up
in.
thing.
I'm
This
walking.
guy, Eric Clapton. We found out.
who is also a racist. Actually, it happened again last night. The show I was at, I go to fucking. As soon as I got there, I go to the bathroom, and it's like a long hallway.
Stop
Same
going
guy.
to the bathroom.
Same guy. He's like, I don't think the show's worth $5.
I mean, it honestly could have been. I don't know, but I go to turn
It's not the same.
the
guy.
first like turn in the hallway, and it's like the handicap bathroom, or, like family handicap. I'm like, oh. Then I go turn the next one. It's the women's room. And I'm like, oh. And then
Another
it's the men's
handicap.
room. The guy behind me's like, there's so many doors. And I was like, right. And I was like, right, so confusing. And then the bathroom, it was like weird. It was like stall, urinal, stall. So I just went
Interesting.
straight
Huh.
for the urinal in the middle. And this guy goes in the stall next to me, and he's like, never seen wallpaper in the men's room before. It's like, why are people talking to me while I'm pissing? And I was like, oh yeah, that's weird. He's like, yeah, unless it's like pictures of like tits and shit. Like,
Yes.
and I was like, yeah, so true. This is
So true.
it's
Want to
like,
jerk off together?
it's like this is like decor. He's like, yeah, right. And I was like, I gotta get out of here. And then he was sitting like right up front for the whole show. I was like,
Decor.
I should have said something.
That's
I'm like,
tough.
this guy fucking talks to people while they piss.
And stuff. You can't leave like too early. If you left too early, then he's just gonna keep talking because he can't see you. It's
That's
him
why
just
you said that.
continuing to just be like the decor.
I should have
That's
asked
you,
him
right?
a like question and then just left.
Yeah.
Oh, you here for the comedy show tonight? Just fucking walk away.
Are concerts like comedy shows? Like you can go to the door and be like, "I'm a musician," and they just let you in. Is that what's going on? That's what this guy's making it sound like.
That would be
Fucking
sick.
nuts. Yeah.
I'm here to hang.
I play the trumpet. Just walk past.
It's you who has the story about the guy on the phone when you're shitting. Have you
Yes.
told that on the pod ever?
I don't know. I mean, I want to make it a sketch, but
Oh, well, you can still
but
can't.
I
No
can
one's
say,
gonna
I can say,
listen to
yeah,
this.
whatever. I was just
Yeah.
like shitting one time at work, and the guy walked into the bathroom. He's like, "Hello," and I was like, "Hi," and he's like, "What's up?" And I was like,
Greetings.
Nothing. You? And he's like, sorry, hold on one second. I think some idiot in the bathroom thinks I'm talking to him. I was like, fuck. He's like, what's up, man? I was like, nothing. Never mind.
So good.
He calls you an idiot on the phone, then acknowledges you. It's like some idiot thinks I'm talking to him. What's up, dude?
What do you want?
What? Hey, shut the fuck up. I'm on the phone. But you shouldn't be on the phone in the bathroom anyway. It's a weird time to be on the phone. Whatever.
The guy on the
So-
phone's like, yeah, I wouldn't pay $5 to see Jack White.
Logan shitting. Actually, he's a great
Did you pay $5 to see Jack White?
No, it was
No.
100.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's the $5?
I think he was just like trying to be an extra dickhead.
I've been thinking about my doorbell. When you gonna ring it? When you gonna ring
I
it?
love that song.
Wow.
It's a great song, isn't it?
That's beautiful.
I'm Jack
good.
White. I'm Danny White. You know what the cool part is about the biker stuff?
Tell me about it.
That they would be like, fucking get out of here, buddy. Like if you were
To who?
That's the cool part, is they would tell you to leave.
It really sounded like you choked up saying a slur, and you're like, oh, buddy.
Get out of here,
buddy.
buddy.
No, but you know what I mean. Like that would be like a fucking like, don't come near this guy, right?
What are you talking about? Where and what
What are
situation?
you, not even what are you talking about. What are you saying?
Can you lay out the scenario
If
more?
you guys are in my brain right now, you'd understand.
I know, but we're not. We're not.
If I was in your brain right now, I'd be like,
If you had it,
hello.
Yeah. There's plenty of room in here.
oh,
fucking tiny brain. Fucking. No,
But
tell
you'd
me.
be like if that guy said like, oh, fucking Jack White isn't even worth $5.
And if Logan was a
Turn
biker,
around.
Oh.
And smash his head into the urinal.
the
Why would
biker.
that
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, the bikers are definitely the guy that's like Jack White sucks.
Yeah. He's probably a biker.
They're 100% the dudes that are being like, everything here sucks. Huh? I'm the shit.
I'm actually cool.
like Jack White, yeah, oh, he hates Trump. What a
And then if
fucking
you don't
fag.
talk to him, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck's your?" That's all of their fights.
Yeah,
Jack White.
They're just deep. They want to be friends.
yeah.
They want to be friends?
Oh yeah, they're pretty fucking. They're just very like, they're very confrontational when you're like a normal person, but they put you in awkward situations constantly. Yeah,
I
I think it's only. I
because
think
they're
it's
not
only,
tough. They're
You do.
they're just dumb.
Yeah, I think if you went to like the bar that they frequent, like by yourself, like, and you, I think maybe they might like that could be a situation where they'd be like, "Fucking get out of here, man."
Be like,
But the-
excuse me, do you have a seltzer water?
I don't drink. Yeah, speaking of awkward, what is it, that kid you hugged last night? That was weird.
Who did I hug?
You hugged that
Oh,
kid
yeah,
walking by.
yeah,
You're like, I think
What?
he thinks I have a crush on him.
Sorry, what?
I can't tell you names, but there's a gentleman. I forgot his name. I didn't know his name for a while, and I was calling him a different name for a long time.
Oh, is
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's fine. He
What's
doesn't
yeah. It's okay. Well,
what were you
fine. He
calling
doesn't
him?
listen.
so I was calling him Danny forever,
Oh,
like to his face. I was like, Danny. I'd be like, Dano.
he's like, why does this retard just say his own name when he sees me?
I think everyone's my name.
Well, he thinks you're just announcing yourself. You're like, Danny. He's like, oh, Dan's here.
Well, ever since I learned his name, I've been like, oh, dude, I'm such a fucking idiot. I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. Anytime he sees me, he'll, like, hug me. And I'm like, hey, right, and all that stuff. Last night, this is why I didn't want to say the name.
Yeah.
This is why I didn't want to point out who it was.
It's
but-
fine. He doesn't know. It's not. a big
So he hugged me
Aw.
for, like, a long time
Ooh.
while I was sitting.
deal. Yeah.
How many seconds do you think?
Wait, you were sitting, he was standing?
I
He
witnessed
walked
at
up
least
to me.
5 to 6 seconds.
Well, okay, actually,
No,
first
this is the
off-
funnier.
It's a lot.
This is what I was. This is what I was actually bringing up.
I
forgot-
waved to him.
Yeah.
I waved to him as he was passing by. He didn't see me, and then I went like, oh, whatever.
And he saw that.
And then he saw that, and then came over and hugged me for like a long time.
Oh, so he was doing a bit because he missed the way.
Hold on a second. Then the way he dismounted, he like really, really grazed my dick. like
With his hand?
yeah.
Weird when a hug has a dismount.
Like it was like
But yes.
like it was like this, and then like the way I'm not gonna touch your dick, but it was like very like his hands dropped to my lap, and then like
Both hands?
one
Both
hand,
hands be
but it
fucking
was
nuts.
Very like. So
And then you came.
I turned to Tyler and went, I'm pretty sure that guy just grabbed my dick.
Well, I go, what was up with that? And you go, oh, I didn't know his name for a while. I just learned his name. He grazed my dick, though.
It was like, I mean, I don't know what, whatever your deal is, do your thing, but I'm a taken man, But it was nice.
I bet Kelsey give you a hall pass for that one.
Yeah, he's a cute little fella. I'm probably not helping the situation.
Yeah, I can imagine why he thought it was cool to graze your dick.
I'm just like this gay man being like, hey!
He doesn't look. You go,
I'm like, look at me!
He doesn't look. You go,
He was like, for sure, this is a layup. Yeah.
For sure, he's not waving very excitedly to me walking by.
It's like the Danny thing. I really want to drive home that I know him.
You know him now. Is
He really drove home that he knew me.
oh, he knows you.
He goes, you're Danny.
You're Dan. This is your dick.
This is your tiny penis.
I know you.
I said tiny penis on stage last night and just like lost the room completely. I forget what I was saying, but I was like, something my tiny penis. And everyone's like, what the fuck?
Are tiny dicks out?
I guess so.
Has the tide turned?
Have they ever been in?
Once or twice.
Mine's only in.
Fucking.
So anyway, we'll cut that part out.
No.
No doubt.
I do have to conclude. We sussed out what we talked about last week when I got the text.
Oh yes, we should bring that up.
I got a text. Well, whatever. I'll just do a quick recap.
Do a quick recap.
I was watching a screen recorded video in bed last Thursday, and I got a text from a girl.
I just realized what that means you were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got a text. I got a text from a girl I used to hook up with. That was like can you just come over and play with my hair? And I was like, oh, look at that when I'm done. And then I went to my text.
It's always a good move. After you make better decisions.
Yeah, right.
It like came down on like the little tab.
Yeah.
It
Anyway,
was just at the top.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. I misunderstood that part in the beginning.
Yeah, and so I went to my text, and the text was gone. I was like, oh, unsent the message. Okay, I'll sit on this for a day. Then next day, Valentine's Day, shoot her a text. I'm like, unsent message, huh? And she's like, huh? I'm like, oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this game. Okay. I was like, my phone says you unsent a message. She's like, I never sent you a message. I was like, wow, she's trying to gaslight me. Unreal.
on Valentine's Day, bitch.
Hard.
So I was like, oh, okay, weird, whatever. Never mind then. And then I'm telling the story to Monica and Garrett at lunch the next day. And Monica's like, it said unsent message. I'm like, no, but like I saw the text. Like I know I got the text. She's like, yeah, but usually it says unsent message if they unsend it. And I was like,
That is true.
I was like, maybe not if it's an old. I was like, you try. And Monica does it. It's like unsent message from Monica Carroll. I'm like, huh. Garrett, you try. Garrett does it. It's like unsent message from Garrett. I'm like, okay, I don't know, but like I know I saw the text. I'm not crazy. I didn't like hallucinate the text.
Was it definitely from her?
Yes.
Yeah.
So then we're sitting there for a second, and then Garrett goes, you see you were watching a screen record? And I was like, yeah. And he was like,
Whoa.
and I was like, fucking nuh-uh. Looked at the date of the screen record, and then went to my text with that girl and scrolled back to the date of the screen record, and there was the text. So it's like from a year ago, I just accidentally screen recorded this girl texting me. So this girl on her end hasn't heard from me in like well over a year, and she gets a text from me on Valentine's Day that's just like unsent message. Oh.
You come in with
so
that
fucking
attitude.
Yeah.
That's
You
beautiful.
fucking dumb bitch. Don't even try to
Did
act.
she ever follow up? Was she like, what?
Did you listen? She said, huh? And I said, my phone said you sent a message. She said, I never sent you a message.
Oh,
Yeah.
That is so funny.
That was
good.
like the whole
I'm glad
story.
you wrapped it up.
That is
Oh,
so
there's a lot
funny.
of
From
moving parts.
Her perspective, just you sounding like, well, look who comes crawling.
Yeah.
It's
I have a
like,
question.
huh?
Did you ever go play with her hair initially a year ago?
No, I don't think so.
Wow, rude.
Missed
Who's
opportunity.
playing with hair?
Who's playing with
That's a
you
weird.
are.
That's weird.
It's a weird
you
specific
guys don't
thing.
play with girls' hairs when you.
I mean, yeah, but
I
it's
do,
not
but to
like,
mention it.
it's not like the thing that's like, get over here and get me wet.
Yeah. I braid them when I'm getting head.
I'm a multitasker.
Like a French braid, ma'am.
I would love to see your braid work.
Weird.
Fucking
You want to
bitch.
watch me? You want to watch me get head?
No,
Weird.
no. I
Fucking
want to see the final result. It'd be like so fucked up.
A girl with sick braids and cum all over her face. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
It's got like fatter knots from every time you're like
Fatter?
"Oh." Yeah, because it's supposed
Nah,
to. Get, like,
I can maintain.
smaller
I
and
maintain
smaller.
composure when I'm getting head. I don't even
Class act.
this straight face.
You don't even get head.
I get so much head. Seriously. Don't fucking tell people I don't get
You
head.
do the head jolts. You go,
No,
Nah.
no, I don't do that.
oh.
Once I
I look like a fucking.
stoic face, and at the end I go completed.
The end.
Zip me up.
Fin.
Yeah, dude.
The
I look
end.
like a fucking psycho, dude. When I get head, I just stare. There's no feelings whatsoever. Sometimes I'll see my reflection in like a window, and I'll like smile at myself. Like, yeah, we're having a good time. This is a good day.
Give myself a wink.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I always
Good
like
job.
out of body when
I don't like when a girl looks up
I hate
while
it.
they're giving head. Like I know a lot of girls like think it's like sexy to like make eye contact. I'm like, I'm like,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, because I don't know. This is like a shameful act. I don't want you like looking me in the eyes like.
How is it shameful?
You have it up like you're giving birth.
I just don't want them
It's like a
seeing
partition
whatever I'm
between-
doing. It
Yeah,
freaks
yeah,
me
that-
out.
that's
No, it's
like-
beautiful.
Well, like the faces, like if you were like they want to see you enjoying it, and I
Yeah.
don't want to have to be sitting there like.
That's the problem. Is
Well,
the
the-
enjoyment face is embarrassing, but not enjoying it is you feel
Psychotic.
bad.
Yeah, yeah.
She looks up. You're like, oh, what is that over there? You're just scanning the horizon.
Well, that's also
Sorry, eye contact just freaks me out.
Well, also I don't know. I like like if I'm going down on a girl, I'm usually like
I'm looking
I
right
got
up
my
at the
eyes
hole.
open. I'm just like
Looking
looking
up
at her like this.
Looking up while you is crazy.
Yeah,
Doing
Looking
lazy
at a
flips.
girl out is crazy.
yeah.
Looking up at a girl while you eat a girl out is so funny.
You look like a fucking cat drinking milk.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
no,
That's why I don't even like missionary that much because I just don't. I hate eye contact. I can't.
Oh, but even when I'm doing missionary, it's a lot of like head next to head.
I'm in
Oh
her
yeah,
neck.
that's pretty much what I do. But I like
Classic.
behind because I like that I have a second to like think.
Look around.
Yeah. I like to look around.
Check out the scenery. Yeah.
I like to
You're
look at my
playing-
setting. I like to be like things. Look at this.
Yeah,
I like to have a moment of being like
Life
nice.
goes fast. You gotta.
Yes. Every time I have sex or get head or any sexual activity, I go. There's like a moment where you're like, hell yeah.
This is
man."
it.
Yeah, I like
Right.
that's my favorite part of
Yeah,
sex.
where you're like, I did
Is
it
having a
again.
moment of being like
Take it in the room.
You gotta
This is
take a
not
moment to
too
be like,
bad.
I knew this would happen someday. I just knew it.
I love to fuck a girl doggy style so we can both play I Spy while we.
It's nice. Because you need a second, dude. It ends fucking fast.
And then I like to be cute about it, and I go, I spy with my little eyes. Somebody having a pretty good time.
And she starts looking around the room.
She's like, where?
I spy with my little eyes. Somebody didn't get all the toilet paper out of their asshole.
Oh.
Girls love when you say stuff like that.
You
I would
fucking don't know how to
never-
wipe, bitch.
I would never. I have had like when you go down on a girl and then there's
I've
still,
had
like,
that
there's
too.
like a clump of toilet paper in there, and I just.
No one taught girls
Oh,
how
yeah.
to do stuff.
I always just do.
No one taught girls how to do anything.
To be fair, dude, my asshole definitely has clumps
Yeah.
of toilet paper.
Oh,
in
yeah.
it.
Me too, but don't.
I don't
put it in
want-
my
I don't want
asshole
them
then.
down
Yeah.
there,
Easy enough.
Clean as a whistle.
But when
Well,
that
you're an
happens, I
ass
just fucking. I just do a quick I'm not gonna make a big deal.
Oh, I don't give a
about it.
fuck. Yeah, it's fine.
I have it. It's like
I go.
maybe once it's made me like almost gag, and I had to like really like hold that in because then
Yeah.
that's a conversation because they're like, "Did you just gag on my pussy?" Be like, "No, well, I didn't want to bring it up, but there
It's so huge. It's just so big. I've never had a pussy this big before.
Tyler called last night. Like, yeah, I've never come during sex.
It's actually pretty sick. I
But
fucked.
girls are like, I've never came in my life.
Like, yeah, I fucked so much, but I've never come
I've
before.
never come once.
You guys like, I faked it every time.
Yeah, no, I just came the other day for the first time. It was
I didn't
whatever.
come till late into my 30s.
You didn't?
No. I'm,
Okay, I got
no,
I've
confused.
been coming.
I've
Trevor.
been coming
Hell yeah.
forever.
Dan's
dude.
been coming in sheets a bunch.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I have problems where I come without wanting to.
What, in dream? Dream
Yeah,
comes?
I have like a ton of wet dreams.
I get those.
Yeah,
Time
Yeah?
to time.
yeah.
Not in a while, but I have runs. I have like
You said you had to.
I have 6 months.
I'm covered in diarrhea and gum.
That's a great rebrand for the runs.
The run should be coming in your sleep.
Sounds way better.
But you go on streaks? Streaks is a good one too. Streaks. You go on streaks of coming in
Oh
sleep.
yeah. If I'm real horned up for like a while.
Yeah, I guess I must just be
That's sick. I
horned
don't get
up.
that.
I'm trying to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come and you sleep, and it's like,
I
It's
want
not
to be
great.
busted
I don't
in my
like it.
sleep. I wanted to
You
record.
wake up, it's a bad time.
yeah, you're like, what am I fucking?
And it's a
fire
different.
alarms going off. I'm fucking just cum everywhere.
It's got all gross, dude. But it's a different type of
It's
cum.
a different type of cum. It's coming out of you different, or it's coming out of the same place. But
What do you mean it's a different type of
It's just
cum?
it's different.
it's
You
yeah,
guys
I don't know.
It's how it's-
This is the
it's
best.
like-
This doesn't seem right.
Well, it is like it's like an unnatural amount of like when
it's
I
just
when I come
every-
from
yeah.
sex, I'm not like if I let that all on the bed, it would be like that. But when you come in your sleep, it's like a puddle. You're like,
Yeah.
where is all this coming from?
Yeah.
What?
Literally.
And it's all in your underwear.
I've never come in my
so it's
sleep, so I don't
Yes,
know.
all
it
collects.
You feel.
Are you guys sure you aren't pissing in the bed?
It's not piss.
Okay, yeah.
There might be some piss.
Trevor might be
Are you guys?
You ever
just
get those where
squirting?
you kind of have to piss and then you also
So in
come
my
and then you
dreams-
just like
dreams, yeah,
super
yeah.
cum?
in my dream.
I've had that happen a few
Super
times.
cum.
In my dreams, I'm pissing, and then I wake up and it's cum. It's very confusing.
Okay, so you are just pissing.
I'm
in the
not
bed.
pissing in the bed.
If you're
I'm taking a
dreaming
picture
about pissing
of the
and
cum
then
in
you
my pants, next time I fucking.
if you dream you're pissing and then you wake up and the bed is soaked, you pissed the bed.
But I go.
Well, you might like the piss.
I have some
Perception.
nice pisses, dude.
Yeah?
You ever hold it for like a while?
You
and
just
gotta
said it on the
pee?
way over.
It was nice. It was beautiful.
I
Where'd
do
you end
like
up pissing?
CVS over there.
They were back?
Pissing
Oh, yeah.
better than coming. You heard it here first.
Honestly, I react. This is a fucking old Louis thing, but I do react. I think more to pissing. I don't really. When I come, dude, I make no.
Same.
I just like. I like clear my throat. It's like,
The slightest of readjustments.
I used to be that way, but I've like I got enough feedback from girls being like it's like really fucking weird that you don't
Oh,
make
yeah.
a single noise that like I finally have been like, all right, I gotta start.
The
making
problem is
sure."
I come very quickly, so I need to like
Yes.
usually I have to fake come later because I wear a condom. I come immediately, and you
off
keep
the
going.
shore.
which is a dangerous game
Is it?
What's the dangerous?
because it might slide off.
Mine's
You
too
gotta
tight
live
to
life.
slide off. You gotta live life for sure, yeah.
Well, that's
Live
I mean
hard.
it's better. I mean, obviously it's better, but if you're raw dog and they're like on birth control.
Also,
then
I've
you just
usually
keep
been
going,
in
it's no problem.
relationships where I've been raw. I've mostly been raw dogging.
which is
I'm not in one now,
Which is
but-
always, it's getting like so serious. But I was like, yeah, no, I'm like a raw dog guy.
I'm not a, guys.
Sit down to brass
Let's get the record clear, dude.
I'm going skin to skin. You know.
Yeah, I'm
Raw
not
is
fucking.
sick, isn't it?
It
Dude,
is so
condoms-
much
Condoms.
different.
People shit on condoms too much, though. I think they're good.
Yeah, I
hate it.
don't know.
I mean,
I
if
hate
I'm
a condom.
drunk, like if I'm drunk and there's a condom involved, it's gonna be a fucking harrowing journey to get.
I would
If I'm
rather.
sober and a condom's involved, it's gonna be a harrowing. Also, but it is.
What's it?
That's the problem. If I'm drunk, when I'm drunk, I come immediately. That's the problem. Yeah,
Oh, if I'm drunk,
because I let
That's
loose.
sick.
I have no like holding back.
Yeah,
when I'm
yeah.
sober, I can like mentally be like, "Fucking don't."
Sober sex is
Interesting.
very
But-
weird. I've been doing it for a while, and it's odd.
but you have a long-term girlfriend.
Well, I know, I'm just
But
saying,
still
like,
weird.
It's still weird. It's
Yeah.
just like every sex. Most of the sex I had in life was drunk,
Yeah.
and then the past 3 years, it's been not drunk. And every time I do it, I'm like, man, this is fucking wild.
You've been making love the past
like
3 years.
everything that's
Yes.
going on
Yeah.
around me, I'm like, man, I did this. This is.
It's like easier when you're fucked up.
Yeah,
When
when
you're
you're
not fucked up, it's like more of like a
I'm also like high, so I'm questioning everything more
Yeah.
than like. It's just.
I think it's weird. Like people that like are super into dirty talk. I'm like, sober. That seems
Sober, that's
so
weird.
Like, yeah, you fucking.
I think it's weird
like
drunk.
that.
anyway.
I can't, no
Yeah.
matter what.
Yeah.
I cannot do that.
I'd be like, shut up.
I've tried. It's,
I've tried.
It's not really
I've
my
certainly
thing.
tried. But
Dude, one time I was having sex with a girl and she was reading 50 Shades of Grey. So like in
While
my
having
head-
sex?
No,
She's like, can you stop?
but she.
just in the middle, she just pulls out a book. She's like, "This fucking." This is,
But I was like,
This guy keeps making eye contact with me while he's eating my pussy.
Like at least read it out loud so we can both enjoy it.
But like I was like I don't know, so I was like, well, she's reading 50 Shades of Grey. She must like fucking kind of want.
She wants
like,
me to beat her to death.
She wants me to hit her a bunch.
I don't know, I thought at minimum like dirty talk, so I like hit her with like a.
You.
Nice pussy.
No, I was like, I think I was like, you
sweetest
like
pussy.
that, you slut, and she like, I'm not kidding. She went, hey.
Whoa.
Don't call me a fucking slut. And I was like, oh, my bad, sorry. It's right there.
It's terrifying.
I would be like, stop fucking.
It
me.
was so scary.
Slut?
She was on top of me too, so she had like the
Hey,
she
yo.
had the high
Hey
ground.
is crazy.
Hey.
Yeah. Whoa! Yeah, I felt like I just got like yelled at for
Enough.
running in the hall. The principal was like, slow down. I was like, oh shit, sorry, my bad.
Slut's like top tier or first tier like
Were you in
dirty
the-
talk. It's an easy one.
That's why
Were you in the middle of having sex?
Yeah.
Oh, that's. So
And
you
it's,
like in the middle were just like sorry for that. Sorry.
Like literally, yeah, and then
Hey, my bad on that one.
unfortunately we were both drunk, so you just like then you just resume, and it's like kind of whatever. If that was sober, I probably would have been like,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna go home.
I'm sorry, you're not a slut. I'm a slut.
Yeah. Girls like that stuff though.
But being called sluts?
Not always.
Some do,
As
some
I found out.
don't at all. And
It's a fun experiment. We should just fuck a bunch of ladies, call them sluts, and see who likes it.
That's right.
Yeah.
What a cool thought experiment.
Sorry, I was just trying to see for the boys. Like we're doing like a poll.
Fuck yeah, dude.
For the feedback
I'm out of
from
here.
the
I'm
ladies.
actually not finishing.
We fuck so many ladies.
I like
Fuck
having
a lot.
I like
100%.
fucking whores.
Heels off on a motorcycle. Later.
Later, bitch. Thanks for helping me out with my thought experiment. THOT. THOT.
That's sick.
Yeah.
What was up with that dork you don't like holding a chainsaw?
I don't know what
Elon?
the fuck he's doing.
What's that about? You see that?
Yeah, he was
Elon
cutting jobs.
Musk?
He was like, "We're doing the." He's talking about Elon Musk.
Like a
Oh,
chainsaw.
he's doing more.
He's doing
prop
goofy shit. I don't know what the
like
fuck
when he
he's doing.
fucking bought Twitter and he like
tonight.
he like brought in like the kitchen sink because he said
everything
he was
but-
gonna like.
Well, he's just
throw out
getting
everything.
like it's been so frustrating watching like those dudes like feel cool now.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Like I hate like the Shapiro, like those I forget all their names, but now they're like
Yeah, Ben
once he
Shapiro.
won, just they got so like we're like funny now. We're like cool.
and
And they're doing like sketches and shit. Like they made that like weird movie that I keep getting thing,
oh, yeah,
the I am
Lady
racist thing or
Ballers.
whatever.
Oh right, that one. They also made a
All those guys, like you realize you're like those guys all they just wanted to be like entertainers, and
Comedians,
now they're
yeah.
like, and they sucked, and now they're just like,
They're not funny.
this is our opportunity to
yeah.
do. It's just it sucks.
Dude, did you know Elon Musk's dad
Mr. Musk.
married his stepdaughter, who he met when she was 8, and he was 48, and then he married her. when she
40
was,
year
I
difference.
saw that.
Yeah.
That
I
kept
saw a
getting worse.
short of them interviewing him.
Exponentially.
You saw what?
I saw a short of them like interviewing him. He was talking about it, and they were being like, "You married?" He was like, "Yeah, we had a connection." Like he was just like unfazed by
That's
He-
them
he
trying
also-
to get him.
He also criticized Elon Musk
That's
for being
sick.
a bad parent. And I was like, well,
Wait, so when he was 48, she was 8, is that what you said?
yeah.
When did
Or
he marry
something
her?
like
What
that.
age?
20.
It's actually the interview I saw was
I
very-
waited, bro.
They like dated, and then they broke up, and then they got back together, got married, had a kid, and then they broke up again.
Yeah.
Oh, man, what a
they
tumultuous
were gonna make
relationship. Yeah, I thought those two crazy kids were going to make it.
What's up with them sending us $5,000? Is that true?
What the
Who's
fuck? are you
giving
talking
me
about?
The
$5,000?
government.
They're going to give me
They said
$5,000.
they're gonna
For
send us
what?
all back $5,000 from finding money in shit that they.
They just found some money?
That's not gonna happen.
Can I
That
have it?
doesn't sound like
I
it
don't
happened,
know, I
but
don't
that
know.
would be cool if it did.
I would
saw
like
an
that.
article that said
I'm going to look this up.
Elon
See if
Musk
I'm
is
going to
give us $5,000 each from the money that they cut from like Social Security, the people that are dead that have been getting Social Security for all these years.
I don't think that's
Elon
gonna
Musk
happen.
$5,000. Let's see.
Would you spend it if you got it?
Yeah, obviously, but I don't think
I
that.
wouldn't.
I don't think that.
I would stand tall, dude. Just get out of me. If he gives me $5,000, I'm immediately switching sides.
See, that's what I wouldn't do because I know that's exactly what they want.
Pay me to
Yeah.
vote for you, and I will.
I'd actually.
You give me money, I will. Yeah, I have
I'll do
no,
whatever you want.
no backbone.
I'll donate the $5,000 to Hillary Clinton's 2028 campaign. Actually,
You going to run
Take
again?
that.
Money well
I'm
spent.
just kidding.
Okay.
No, I would immediately spend that $5,000.
You
Got
gotta
my
donate
credit
it
card
to
debt.
Palestine.
It's true.
And the trains.
In the
trains?
Both.
No, the trangs.
What do you
Oh,
say?
the trangs people.
Trans people.
Trans
people.
I like trangs.
Oh man.
The T's out though, right? There's no more T in LGBT.
Really?
Well, for as far as the U.S. government's concerned.
Yeah, well, I'm not my government.
Wait, so it's
so-
LGBTQ?
It's just LGB on government websites.
So no Q.
No Q. Yeah, the Q's are all out too.
What was that?
Queer.
I know it was queer, but like, what even is that?
I don't know.
People that do
I always thought it was like a slur against gay people, and then and I was just like, they're just adding a fucking
Well, so is gay technically. But I think
gay. The guys that aren't gay, but they are. I always thought that's kind of what it meant. I thought it was always just guys that you're like, that guy fucking.
I think queer probably is like a catch-all for like if you
any of those weird genders.
Pan. Well, because
Yeah.
like if you are
Bi.
trans,
B is bi.
Oh.
but you I don't know.
It's not in.
I think it's just like for people that don't identify. Like
Yeah.
if you're gender neutral, I guess like
Like when you,
You
go to a
can't- you
show
can't
and you go
technically
like,
be gay.
That person's weird as fuck. They're probably queer.
They're queer. They're queer.
no, but I do think it is like if you don't identify as a gender, you can't technically be gay, but you could be queer.
You a 1 or a
Oh.
0?
Okay.
Huh? What are you?
You're binary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trick stuff.
Qubits. You hear about this quantum computing?
No, what's up? Tell me about quantum computing.
Is normally a 1 or a 0. Now it's somewhere in between. That's all I know.
What?
It's gonna
Thank
save
you
us
for
though.
that.
By
Yeah.
what? Okay.
It's
You
definitely
explained
gonna
nothing.
Depending on you guys knowing a lot more about it when I bring up the topic.
Like-
'cause I don't read past.
You got 1, 0. It's gonna save us.
Yeah, is
Save us from what exactly?
normal computing.
The trans.
Here we go. the trangs. Normal computing is like if there's one mouse in a maze and he needs to get to the other end of the maze, one mouse is going to figure out that like all the errors, right? He'll go one way and he goes, oh, that's the wrong way. He goes another way, that's the wrong way. They go, oh, that's the right way, right?
Got the cheese.
Quantum computing
Jeez.
is all of the there's like every mouse that knows every wrong way first.
Isn't that
and
just
the one that knows
But
how to get to the
they're all
maze.
gonna get stuck in the hall trying to go at the same
Also,
time.
mice are small. How are they going to save us?
Mice
Yeah,
are safe.
Yeah, mice are really
Excellent
small.
follow-up questions.
Guys, I know nothing about quantum computing. I watched a 1-minute TikTok.
You know fucking nothing
video
about mice
it.
either.
What?
You know nothing about mice too. You're out here trying to act like you know about mice.
No, they could do it.
I like mice.
Mice are sick.
Mice are cute as hell.
Yeah,
They are
that's
nice.
why I get mad when people
More
like
mice.
Huh? Yeah,
I don't want mice like in my apartment.
I
though.
do. I'm fine.
I
with
kind
it.
of do.
Yeah.
I don't like rats.
No,
Rats and mice are
Okay.
cool though.
I don't want to. I just don't want I don't want to hear them like.
I like that. Yeah, I like a mouse.
I hate that.
Mouse.
If I'm like in bed and I can like hear that, I'm like, get the fuck out of my room, bro.
I had a mouse fucking run up my body when I was sleeping when I was
that
younger.
stuff I don't like.
Freaked the fuck out.
Yeah, that's why I don't want
True
a mouse
panic.
in the house.
Did it go into like the pocket of your pajamas?
Yeah, I was
Became
watching-
your little buddy, like the guy. In
No,
Green
dude,
Mile?
he went fully up my body. I sprinted out. I fucking knocked over a bunch of Mountain Dew. I was 9 years old. I was watching The Walking Dead. I remember it.
Woke up
distinctly.
Roach.
I was sleeping. Yeah, I was,
Roach mustard. There's a mouse in here again. He's like,
fuck
mouse
out.
is just
I
my
immediately
friend.
just got angry. Just started yelling about just us being poor. Just immediately, just like, this is fucking ridiculous.
That's actually been a big benefit of the cat is we did have mice and I've not seen one.
Is Cheeban just munching mice?
That'd be
I
sick
think
if
they
you-
just know when a cat is in
Yeah.
the house and they're like, okay, we don't go to that house.
Cats are
anymore.
sick.
The cats are
I went to
where
Puerto
mice will
Rico,
play.
dude. They have a bunch of fucking cats everywhere. No rats. They just replaced. They had a rat problem and they brought a bunch of cats. That was like
No,
the
they have a
solution.
cat problem.
That's fully. They do have a cat problem.
Gotta bring
The
a
cats
bunch.
are way-
Gotta
it's
get
a
a bunch
cooler
of
problem.
dogs down there. Then.
That's sick.
It's fucking sick.
Yeah, my cousin just went to Puerto Rico like a week ago. She sent me a picture of all the cats.
It's great.
I
Yeah, they
love-
have little like sanctuary areas where they just got a bunch of cats.
We
Puerto
should
Rico,
just-
fun place.
I wish there were just
Delightful.
animals around, like in different countries.
It makes everything better when there's like a
Yeah.
little
Well, we do have
Yeah,
it.
but
We-
it's like sad because like most of those animals just like die. Like
No,
on the
no,
streets.
no. They've had good lives.
No, I'm gonna be
They're
honest.
fine, dude.
The cats, because like the place we stayed, there was just like 5 cats that were living there, and like we were like, oh, there's the owners, and we were like, oh, what's their names? And he was just like, they're cats. Like everyone just has
Like
5
I
squirrels.
cats.
think
They figure it out.
cats are like a little like more adaptable, but like if you go to like Mexico, like street dogs are having like a
Yeah,
bad-
street
that's a
dogs
good
aren't
point.
having a good
Street
time.
dogs don't look as cool.
No, they're usually
I'm a
like
fucking
fucking
street
like
dog.
emaciated.
There was
like
a-
flies
Yeah.
like
They're
waiting
like-
for them to die.
They're
Yeah,
too
it's
dumb.
rough.
Cats are smart. They'll figure out like how to survive.
Yeah.
Dogs are like they don't know what's going on.
I saw
Yeah, well, dogs have been like way more domesticated than cats. Like cats
I think cats
still
have like faster reflexes than snakes. I think
They do.
Yeah, I've seen
They're,
that
like, got
video.
crazy-
Cat first snake.
Yeah, we fucking
Yeah.
he hits him with that sick
Smack.
video.
He's got one of those.
He like he pull counters him. It's sick.
My cheese, get in here. We need you. We need your intel.
I saw a 3-legged dog in Albania, and I was like, "This is my best friend now." And I just want to take him
And then,
home.
and then you left your best friend.
And then I
die
left
in
my best
Albania.
friend. Well, I wasn't gonna live in Albania. I'm not fucking.
I'm not crazy.
I'm fucking nuts. I
No,
mean,
you rescue him,
USA.
you
Yeah.
bring him home with you.
It's a long plane ride for a dog. I had to go to Turkey. There's all sorts of
It's a
stuff.
long life in Albania.
3 legs.
Yeah.
He had 4 at
If
one
he
point.
was surviving with 3 legs up until the point I met him, he wasn't a puppy.
Do you think did he get caught like stealing something? So they cut
Yeah,
the
they
dog's
chopped his leg off.
Oh,
Probably
buddy.
took something.
Bad dog.
He was hungry.
Dude, I was telling Tyler yesterday. I was reading
We've
about
never
that
spoke
like
before.
serial killer. Huh?
We've
I was
never
reading about that serial killer that like they found like a couple years ago. I forget what it's called, like Gill something Beach in like Long Island,
Mm?
and he'd been killing people since the 90s, blah blah, blah whatever. But like one of the girls he killed, like in the Wikipedia
I missed the 90s.
about it, it's like it had like every girl that he killed's like little section, and one of the girls like he still hasn't like technically been like put on him because she was like found in a swamp and they thought she just got like lost and drowned. But the mom like
donkey.
the mom was like advocating for like them to open the investigation back up, and then it's like a quick aside, and they're like the mom who's now dead because the sister killed her. And I was like, wait, what? You go to it and like this lady's like trying to find like who killed her daughter, and then her other daughter fucking killed her. Jesus.
Well,
Christ.
Jeez.
Did you say about how she like called the police? Did you just say that?
No, well,
She called the police being like, "Help me! Someone's trying to kill me." And then she turns up missing
Well,
in the
she-
same
she
place
also-
that this guy killed
Who the
everyone.
fuck
They're like,
falls asleep in a swamp?
and they're like, "She."
I feel like I've heard that a couple different times.
Yeah,
like,
they-
like we had a lady come to our school and say that like there was like a drinking thing where they were like, my daughter died because she fell in a little puddle
Yeah.
basically and like drowned and died. And I'm like, how fucking
Your fucking daughter doesn't know how to
it's
party.
impossible.
Yeah.
But also,
Well,
it
this-
just seems
Damn, when I
like
drank the whole bottle.
They said this lady died from either like exposure or drowning. So like they were saying like she was just in the swamp, lost in the swamp for so long she like died. But the last time she was seen, she called the police. She was like, "Help! Someone's trying to kill me." And then like I don't even know how they would have this without there just being the worst person on the planet. But they're like the last time she was seen was like banging on someone's door, like, "Please help! Somebody's trying to kill me." I'm like. So who saw that and was like, "Oh damn, that looks crazy. Hope she's all right."
Bystander effect.
Bystander
Later.
effect. Yeah.
I might.
That's what the B stands for.
I'd get terrified, dude. If I was just in my nice, safe home.
Yeah, I don't know what
just
I would
be
do.
Like, if I was like, if you were already asleep and you went to go like brush your like just to like get some food, midnight snack,
Yeah.
and you see a lady, and you're like, this is a whole problem I have to deal with.
I'm going back
Part of
to
you might
bed.
just be like, oh, I'm seeing shit.
Roach, get
True,
the
because
door.
also like I guess I've seen enough movies at this point where I would be like,
It's a
"Is
trap.
this
it's a
setup?"
trap. Yeah.
So I'd probably be like, "Hey, like, hang out right there. I'm calling the cops. Just stay in my eye line." Like,
Yeah,
Right
I'm just
there.
kidding, guys. I would
Hands
say
where I
for-
see him.
yeah, I don't think I'd probably not go outside.
What if she's wicked hot though?
Ooh.
Think about
That's
it.
even worse.
There you go.
No, because you know it's more of a trap.
That's even more.
Yeah.
That's
more
definitely.
All right,
true.
fine. What if
a
she's
super
like a-
hot lady is like, let me in?
What if she's a 6 but
That's the
she's
government.
naked?
Still.
we're getting there, right? Okay. And she smells so good. There you
Fuck.
go. Yeah.
That's
Smells really get me.
know,
Something tells
that's
me
big.
she's not really gonna be in the mood once you let her in. She's been
You don't know-
saved her.
You don't know how
shit.
charming I am as a greeter. That's why.
True.
I'll
That's
change
true.
your
You
mind.
have worked at
Yeah.
Walmart for years.
What?
Gets in the house, you gotta take your shoes off though. For
So she's
I'm
naked
naked.
already in my scenario.
she gotta run around.
Yeah. We run around, get the swamp off you.
That's very
Yeah.
naturally. I remember I got really high once. I got lost in the woods. It's a scary thing.
It's very
It
scary.
is-
Give
Horrifying.
a bit about it.
Yeah. It's like you're like, I'm gonna die here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where I will end.
Yeah, it's not good.
I'm
When,
like-
when the sun's going down, you're like,
Oh yeah, it was pitch dark when I
That's
was lost.
way scarier.
It was really like, I was trying to get back to my friend's house because I had to shit, and I just got lost. And then they forgot that I told them, so I just started hearing them yelling my name, and I was like, fucking, I started freaking out.
It's fucked up when it goes from like, like we're lost, straight to like, hello, hello.
I left. I was so scared, I just left. I made it to his house, and then his like parents were there, and they were like, Trevor, how you doing? How's school? And like I had gotten like one of those conversations, and I just shit and then left. I didn't text them. They were like, where the fuck did you go? And I just didn't for a day. I was like, it was too much.
It's nuts.
So scared.
That's great.
Our friend Wetzel has a story about like he lost his phone in the woods somewhere, so he had to go back the next day to look for it. And he got lost in the woods, no phone. The sun went down. And he was like, I wandered around for like 2 hours, high out of my mind.
Yeah.
He's like, I saw the street, but there's like a giant river in front of me. So he's like, I just had to walk across the river. He's like, I walked out on the other street and just saw some Asian guy. And I had to be like, yo, like where am I?
Yeah, you gotta be like.
And he was like 5 miles from his car, so he had to like walk in the streets. But you know, he's like a big burly guy. Just him walking out soaked from the woods, be like, "Yo, what city am I in?"
I love Bigfoot. Who are you?
I love like not even having like the thought like maybe I should just like follow the river a little bit and see if there's like some sort of bridge or something. He's like, damn, dude, I'm gonna have to walk through this water.
Walking to the ocean. Like, I'll find my way.
Fucking whatever.
Dude,
find a road, you're in.
I fucking walked to China yesterday.
And that was like we were all on vacation at the time when he was supposed to be there. He just never showed up. So like weeks later, we heard that story. Where we at? Oh wow, that's perfect. Hour something?
Hour 5.
Yeah, we
Wow.
can.
Cooked.
Yeah,
There you go.
We did
This
great.
Cooking.
You wide open.
All right, we'll do some more tickles. Yeah, give him another tickle.
I'll use the bathroom while they tickle each other.
No, that's gonna about do it here on the Social Boys podcast. Trevor, anything you want to plug?
Nothing whatsoever. I mean, well,
Comedy clubs.
yeah, comedy club near me. Instagram.
You're Trevor.
Fucking
Yeah.
yeah, it's my dad.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Your dad came up with that?
I was like, he was like, what's going on? I was like, I'm trying to start a show. He was just like, I was like, I don't know. We're trying to like figure out a name, and he was just like, you could just people look that up.
Yeah.
Legit, that's like the greatest.
I was
SEO.
like, all right.
SEO wise,
Yeah.
we were talking about this last night. Actually, me and Ellington about
Yeah.
how that's a perfect SEO name.
It's the best name.
Yeah.
It is funny that you are the third person in a row on the podcast that is a producer of the show.
Oh,
That
yeah.
we've been like,
Oh, yeah,
do you guys
Eddie on
want to
here?
plug anything? And
All
Eddie
three.
and Kara were like, no.
And we had to be like, what about fucking?
I forget.
What about you guys' shows that you run?
I forget that I run that a lot.
All right,
But,
thanks, guys.
yeah,
Yeah, go check those out. Those are fun.
Elephant and Castle,
Hell
downtown
yeah.
Boston.
Yeah.
Hell of a time.
All right. See
Bye,
ya.
Trevor.
Bye, Trevor. Everyone say bye to Trevor.